Hello, Oak County Road families, and Happy New Year. We're going to try something different to start the new year because some families say that they have some trouble reading all of the information that's in the weekly updates. And so while we're still going to send them out, we're still going to post them online because I think it's important to have all of that information readily available for families. We're going to try offering something a little different. We're going to take these weekly updates and record a little quick podcast each week so that if families want to, they can listen to them in the background while they're doing something else and get all the information that way, and then also know what's happening in the school and be able to go refer to the school website or their email when there's something that they want to dig deeper on. So we'll give it a try, and if it works, great. And if it doesn't work, then we don't have to keep going with it as the new year continues. So Happy New Year to all of you, and we hope that everyone is beginning a healthy and happy 2024 with your loved ones. New Year's Day often encourages us to take time to reflect and consider the prior year. This past year, our school community has worked hard to foster strong partnerships with families to support our students' academic and social learning. Our wonderful school clinicians, school nurse, and school secretary have connected families with a variety of community resources and supports. Our schools also partnered with important community organizations to work with our students and provide ongoing educational opportunities. So, for example, we welcomed the Smithfield Police and Fire Departments, Belfour Coal Post 64 American Legion, Revive the Roots, and the Woonasquatucket River Watershed Council, to name just a few. We're looking forward to a terrific continuation of all these efforts as we continue this school year into 2024. So, as we want to continue communication with families this year. We want to make sure that everyone's aware of all the different ways that the school communicates with families. So in addition to the regular emails that we send, phone calls we make, and meetings that we schedule, there's a list of all of the other ways available for school and families to communicate with each other and to share important information. So you'd have to check out the school website or look at your email to get this list for all the links. But for example, obviously there's a school website. Under the news section, we post all these weekly updates every week. There is a Smithfield Public Schools app, so whether you have an iPhone or an Android or / Google phone, you can download the app, and not only can you get our updates, but you can get updates for any other schools that you may have kids who are enrolled in. We have a school Facebook page. We have a school X / Twitter page. We have an Instagram page. And then also the Old County Road School PTA has their own Facebook page, and we'd really love to see families follow that page. So if you check out the school website or the email weekly update that just went out, you'll see all the links to all of those different resources. Students and staff are returning to school on this Tuesday, January 2nd. There is no school tomorrow on Monday, January 1st. As we start the school year, we want to make sure we continue our efforts around excellent student attendance. So as you know, improving student attendance has been a significant focus for our school for this year. We're going to be continuing that focus as we begin the new year. We know that it can be challenging for families to make sure that their child is attending school on time every day, while at the same time making sure to keep your child home if they're sick. So for example, if they have a fever, if they're vomiting, they have diarrhea, or a positive COVID test, something like that. As challenging as it can be at times, the fact is that student attendance is a huge factor in students' academic and social success at school. In the weekly update and online, we posted a graphic from the Rhode Island Department of Education that illustrates just how much attendance impacts students' academic success, and we're using the RICAS scores as a measure. And if you go look at the graphic that was sent in the email or online, it's apparent from the data that students who are regularly at school perform significantly better than students who are chronically absent. And chronically absent is defined as being absent for 10% or more of the scheduled school days. And absent can be for any reason. So whether it's an excused or unexcused absence, all of the absences count in that number. And the truth is that attendance matters a lot for students. So if any family has questions, or if you're having issues getting your child to school on time every day, please reach out to your child's teacher or myself, Mr. Barrett, and we'll work with you to figure out ways to support you, support your child, and come up with a plan to help them improve their attendance. The PTA, the fifth grade committee, is sponsoring a Chipotle fundraiser this coming Saturday, January 6th, from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening. Anyone can support the PTA fifth grade committee by ordering online, and there's a specific code that's listed in the email. Also on the school website. I'll read the code, but it's a lot easier to copy and paste it from the email. The code is 9L7AHKH. Or we've also sent out a flyer that you can just show in the store when you order. So just by using that code or using the flyer when you order, there will be a percentage of that purchase, of your purchase, going to support the PTA fifth grade committee. So we'd really appreciate your support. The Smithfield Parks and Recreation Department is sponsoring a brand new Smithfield Community Band. This new community band is open to all students and community members who are 14 years old or older who play a concert band instrument. So, for example, things like trumpet, clarinet, flute, percussion, etc. The Recreation Department is inviting everyone to come together as a community and share our common love of music, have a great time learning together, and entertain families, friends, and neighbors at local events. So there is a local... there is an attached flyer on the email weekly update that went out, also posted on the school website under news with all of the details on how to join that band. The upcoming dates and events, and if you look at the weekly update email, there's a link to subscribe to the school's calendar, so it syncs automatically to your own calendar, so you always know when the most up-to-date events are going to be held at the school. But here's a list of what's coming up the next few weeks. So the return to school will be this Tuesday, January 2nd. The PTA 5th grade Chipotle fundraiser will be held on Saturday, January 6th. There is no school on Monday, January 15th for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. The Smithfield Special Education Local Advisory Committee meeting is being held on Wednesday, January 17th at 6:30 in the Smithfield High School Media Center. And the next Old County Road School PTA General Meeting will be held on Tuesday, January 23rd at 6 p.m. And that's at Old County Road School. The special guest for that meeting is going to be Dr. Bartz, our Smithfield superintendent. So we'd love to see lots of families and parents at that meeting to hear from Dr. Bartz and just to be able to ask any questions that you're interested about, just have a conversation with her. So that's all the information for this upcoming week. We're coming off a holiday break, so not a whole lot of important information for families. But like I said, we're going to try this in addition to all the communication we've been doing in the past. Just trying to add this little quick podcast going through all of the important things in the weekly update to make it easier for families. Just put it on in the background if you don't have time to read through the entire email that's sent to you or to look on the school website. So hopefully this will work and it'll give people a different chance to get to know or to hear all this information. And if it doesn't work, that's fine. We'll try it for a little while, and if it's not working for families or we're not getting positive feedback, we'll stop it and we'll continue with what we've been doing. So I hope everyone has a terrific week, and we're looking forward to seeing the students back this Tuesday. Thanks.